Hello everybody, my name is Yurio, and welcome back to another video on the Fractured SMP. This is episode number 28, and it's crazy to think, but this is the last video of Fractured. It has season 1, of course. Well, this is kind of out of all this stuff, we all decided to start a new season and this is just my last episode for this season. So there's a few things I need to get handled, but actually a little bit ago Preston approached me with a very interesting thing, so let's tune over to that. Apparently I didn't record the beginning of this interaction, so we're just going to go straight into where I started recording. Chicken bomb's pretty good, but everyone hates chickens on the server, so oh man, this is difficult. I haven't really done a prank in forever. Oh,
I think I just thought of a good one.
I just thought of something.
Ooh.
Headroom. Alrighty. Okay, so headroom is a very good idea. We can put... The only thing is that we're going to have to get lots of those persons' heads.
Right.
Well, what was your next idea?
Okay. So, this one has been a huge meme in the Minecraft community. If I can spell correctly.
Oh my god. Chicken jockey. Oh, well, that actually, that might be fun. Okay, so, I wish you could see in the distance.
Was that one sold?
It may have got me sold. It very well may have. Now we just got it. To be honest, it sold me. Now.
Okay, I think now we just need custom models of popcorn.
Is an actual build of a chicken jockey?
I think we could do that.
A stone statue of a chicken jockey, or a chicken jockey statue. That's what I thought of statue, just stone, cobblestone, and all we have to do is find a baby zombie statue, a chicken, or just find examples on just images, and we could kind of get a scale for how it should be. Now the thing is that stone is pretty easy to get, so now what's the scale we want to go at? Do we want to go I think we have to go big with this.
Going all big. It's the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I think that definitely sold me with that. Okay. All right. So we have chicken jockey. Build, and then maybe we could complement it with a kind of theater stage in front of it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Kind of just like a theater with just some rows of just, the stairs, and, just kind of make it. And then we actually do have the same idea of the popcorn.
What's the chicken jockey statue without popcorn and throwing it at it?
Yeah. Okay. So now let's find this place where we'll put the statue and all that. We gotta have it around here.
Who shall we prank?
For me, I already did almost like a prank for, so my Secret Santa was Saf, and I pranked her already, or kind of half prank, half kind of gift, it's kind of like that. And then,
Who do you think would most likely to look at it on the server?
Ooh, okay. You know what? Otter.
I was also thinking Otter.
Because, well, it's kind of perfect because Otter wants to fill up her area. So,
Yes.
yeah.
And the
exactly.
amphitheater.
Yeah, so maybe not inside the amphitheater because, well, we might want to do some
Yeah,
events, but-
I think it's really tight space in the amphitheater too, so.
Yeah. So we know what we want to have, so let's just remove this sign real quick, so we have no evidence.
Yes, remove the whole thing.
Remove the evidence. Chicken jock. Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. I'll put whatever. Yeah, I'll put that stuff back in. Okay. So now let's figure out where.
As we leave the scene of the crime.
Okay, let's
Well,
head
the
over to Otter's area.
pre-scene of the crime.
Let's head over to Otter's area and see. Let's make a decision, and we'll. So I already made a silly build over there. It's just a small silly build. It's a race car, so. Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny.
Oh wait, I got lost. Ah.
No,
I think it might be
you
over
need to-
here, maybe?
You need to head
Ah.
south. It's a Acacia portal.
Oh.
Or-
Acacia.
Or acacia wood, some sandstone potentially. I don't know. It's to the south.
I'll just fly around till I find it.
I was almost thinking.
Oh wait, that's an ender portal.
I was almost thinking to have the chicken jockey at spawn just so everyone can see it, you know. But at a singular person's place, and or unless if it's very we could replicate it easily. Just have random chicken
Yeah.
jockey statues everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, actually, Otter might be running out. Oh, okay. Actually.
Oh, there it is. Hey.
You've met Otter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we gotta-
she was like the one that gave me the tour on the
Ah,
server whenever I first
yeah.
came.
All right. Okay, well, I think I have a very, very good idea of where I already been looking in pre-cam, and I think potentially. So, see where that sheep is right there?
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh my gosh. And
Maybe-
there's plenty of open space here.
Yeah, I know. And it's kind of close to amphitheater, so in theory, if people were doing some stuff in the amphitheater, they could still see the chicken jockey, and it's kind of like a good decoration piece.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming together. Okay. So now we just gotta look at some images of what one. Either. What do you think? Do you think a schematic, like maybe build it in creative, or? I mean,
Yes.
Okay. So actually, I do have a creative server that we can both join, and it's a replica of Fractured. So. All right, so we did make it in creative, as you guys can see. So, I mean, yeah, it's freaking huge, and I think it works. I believe. I hope it does. I mean, it helps, you know, do some things, and yeah. So we built this, and it's crazy big. So, we do need to get resources, but I already got some from my base, which I already have all the smooth stone. I need a lot more regular stone, so I'm not keeping this right here because I do not want Otter to know about this just yet. So yeah, simple quick time lapse of me gathering a lot more stone because that's what I basically assigned myself with for this project. So yeah, and also building this entire statue. statue is basically this is the funniest statue I've seen in probably a while. So actually, let's fly right down here. This all right down here is Preston's work of the armor stands. I primarily built the actual chicken jockey itself because actually that day, whenever I built it, Preston wasn't having a good connection for some reason. But other than that, I mean, there's some throwing some of the golden fishy crackers. And then also there's a chicken jockey with Preston kind of showcasing the build right here, or a little bit, so the chicken jockey meme. So yeah, so let's head over to my starter house. So I need to get a few things handled, and I'm right here, right at where I started my journey on the server. So I need to get one thing extra handled done, and I need to talk to Memory. And she's online right now. So I actually need to head out to I think over there. Man, it's been a while since I've been in that place. I need to talk to her about the whole backstory and all of that, which it's going to be really, really interesting to see what her reaction is. So, yeah, all right. So let me just head over here.
What choice do we have?
Memory.
You saw how out of hand things got with the last one. I
Memory.
can't just keep seeing
Hello?
you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm friendly. I'm friendly. Okay?
How do I know that? I'm sorry. The last time I talked to you, you lied to my face. Multiple times, actually.
Okay. This is gonna sound weird. Okay, so I'm the okay. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm not that Irio.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
not
why
that
did
Irio.
you say that sooner?
Oh, I kind of I just wanted to okay, it may have sounded a bit hostile, but I'm not that little backstory. So I asked Keeper
Oh,
here.
well, you can stay on the stairs.
Oh, sorry, I apologize.
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
It's okay.
So it's been a long year. It's a long year. So I about a year ago I asked Keeper to ask about time machines, and or they gave me instructions on, or not, at least a little bit of instructions on how to build a time machine. And I built a time machine, and apparently I misread the instructions, I think. Now that I'm recalling it, I used both a compass and a clock, not one or the other, and it took me to a different world, which was evidently what was, well, like a different world, a different universe that the previous, I guess I'd say, before I came to Fractured, or Fractured never existed. And this other version of, well, so I went to look around and I got a bit sidetracked, and I think the other version of Irio, I'm
Let me
saying
guess. You transported yourself to another dimension, got yourself stuck, your alternate self found your dimension making device, and, well, not dimension making device, dimension traveling device, and made their way back here, leaving you stranded
Exactly.
in the other world.
Yeah.
Seen that 1,000 times. That's why I warned you to follow the instructions, man!
I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's really, really, really. I mean, I I I keep saying I actually
I
never write things down, and I mean, I tried to follow the instructions to the dot most of the time, but I don't write things down. I never written things down. So,
That's alright. I shoulda helped you or set you up with an expert or something.
yeah, I'm so,
So wait, is
I
this like resolved now or is
okay, so, by what it looks like, I have killed it, this alternate version. I encountered him at what is now what is my place now in the mountains. You know, the big clock tower?
Yeah,
I'm sure you've
I've
seen it.
heard of it. Just flew past a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Uh,
I do
he built
apologize
that,
for the junk next to the
yeah,
door.
so he built that entire, um, place there, and I flew up to the top of it, and I found him, or I didn't even know it was exactly his place at the moment, but once I saw him, I had to
Mhm.
get him dealt with before any issues occurred. So yeah. So here, and then I got him handled, and I brought an alternate version of Brian from a world before this world, or just like a wholly full
Oh.
different universe, and uh I trusted this other universe, Brian, and he killed this universe because he was aligned. This universe of Fractured is aligned with this alternate.
Yeah, there was kind of like a whole political campaign. He got a lot of votes, a lot of
Yeah,
backing, and then
I see now. I see a lot of this around, and I'm technically the inheritor of this entire thing. So I'm still leader of the server. I mean, we did at the end of the day make a new capital instead of it being my, or what was alternate's place is now. We made a capital that's a bit more like communal and all that. So yeah, so we built that, and then now kind of this is like almost to the present now. So well, a little bit ago, probably a couple days ago, I encountered Order.
yeah,
I'm
I am.
sure you know of her.
Yeah, I'm aware now. It kind of took me a while to decrypt. What's the other version of you? The footage, because apparently he purposefully corrupted my footage. So that fracture has been running around unchecked for quite a bit, and that's actually the last one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. I'd be willing to help you out with this other version because it looks like Order and Alternate have been aligned as well, because Order came to to the clock tower while I was there and wanted to talk about a few things, like about a set of laws that we in quotations were supposed to make. So
Fortunately, I'm painfully aware she's been trying to do everything she can to shut down my business down there.
yeah, so
Kind of running out of time.
yeah, we are running out of time before things happen. I mean, so far, I mean, now, I mean, we have basically no connection right now. I mean, she was very skeptical, but I feel like she saw behind my voice, I feel like. So I feel like we need to get her handled.
Ever since I decrypted the footage, I've been trying to track her down. I was actually, when you came in, that's why I had the armor with me. I was planning
Uh,
on trying to track her down myself. Too many people have gotten hurt with these last couple of fractures, and speaking of, uh,
let's go. Is there a bed in there?
there's not, but I have a bow.
Well, we'll just stay.
We can just stay in here; they'll fly off.
Yeah.
But yeah, too many people have gotten hurt,
Yeah. So,
and
I'd be willing. I mean, as easy as I was able to handle this alternate area, I definitely think I have the. I could definitely handle this other one. I think. I hope.
I've seen what a version of you can do.
Yeah.
I trust you're capable, especially against a version of me or a piece of me. It's complicated, but if you're going to do this, please take every precaution. Stay safe. Because as far as I'm aware, each fracture of me has one of my powers. And taking all of the fractures into account, the only one that's missing is shapeshifting.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I.
please be careful.
Okay. I mean, I will. I will be careful. So if I want to make an extra precaution just in case. I'm sure we don't need this, but the extra precaution too is if it gets super dangerous, I'm just gonna leave. Come straight back here, let you know that now what exactly did you decrypt again? For
Look, the footage,
footage, yeah.
that your other version gave me back. And from that, I was able to isolate Order's unique imprint on, like her unique. You know how everybody has like a sort of presence?
Yeah.
Well, I was able to track, like, isolate her wavelength and find out her presence. Because all the other ones have them, but for some reason, her and two others were on such a unique frequency that I just could not track it for a good minute. But that video helped me get a good log. So,
Alright.
this should be it.
Alright. Okay. So,
Okay, right here. You go to these chords, you'll find her.
Alright. Awesome. Thank you very much for giving me at least a bit of transparency to give you a bit of a backstory, because I did not want this to end out bad at all for both of us.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
If I know myself, which I think I do. I hope I do. You'll do good.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be heading over there, and then I fingers crossed that everything goes fine.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Well, I'll see you in a little bit. So yeah, memory once, or I mean, I want to get this handled. Oh man, finally getting. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. So yeah. So ooh, actually that's perfect. That bed right there. Let me set my respawn so because it's sleepy time as well. Okay, I'm ready. So this is where I'm at. Okay, so there's that there, so turn around. Okay, know where I'm at. Okay, so let me look around. Ooh, there's a tree there. Here. So this is where the coordinates are. Is this where the coordinates are? I think. Well, I'll get the closer bed in the meantime. But where is she? Where is she? Where's she? It's a hide and seek game. Hmm. Princess Rodney. Huh. Interesting. Where is she? I wonder if hitboxes can help. Hmm. Oh wait, headed east. Oh. Okay, so east. So, okay. Wait, is it down here? Okay, no, this is kind of a bit too weird. Oh. There she is. Oh. Oh. I see you.
I see you.
You may not have expected me from here, or... but here I am.
I can see that.
I am not the version of Iria that you know, and I'm here to finally put end to this havoc that you have.
Havoc. As if you
Given.
didn't have any part of this. You think I'm dense? You think I can't smell a betrayal from a mile away? You just want to go back on our deal. You just want it all for
No.
yourself, don't you?
No,
Isn't that it?
no. I'm a different person. I'm a completely different person. You may not understand, but I'm way different.
Whole change, Sticker. But it doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter? Because I am going to do what I should have done in the first place.
Whoa, wait.
I hope you're okay. No time for talking. That's fine. You never did seem to be one for conversation.
No, I killed you. I killed her. Whoa. I killed her. Well, what I need to do is pick up this head, or these heads. Let me drop this fireworks, so. But yeah. Let me bring this back over to memory. So yeah. Heading over to her area. I hope she saw that death message. Apparently gave me 2 heads, so. Yeah. Hello, Memory. I'm back with great news.
Oh? Oh,
You
hi.
you see what I have?
Oh. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, I know.
Sheesh, am I that bad at PvP?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it's me with my very nice sword, or is it just her bad armor. I don't know.
That arm. Guess it was. I don't know. Might have been a mix of both, honestly.
I mean, it looks like she
Yeah.
had a good sword, but I mean, other than that, I mean, well, I mean, I got 2 heads, so I guess
Oh.
here you go.
Oh, she probably had like some sort of duplicate mask made, cause
Maybe. But yeah, so I guess this is it for the drama that was the leadership of the server. I mean, we don't have to
so.
worry about all this chaos happening with at least under your nose. I mean, actually,
Yeah.
since I'm the leader of the server, we could take this down, take the
Oh, sweet.
that sign down.
First. Guess this means this is open again, but this was the last piece I needed. Everything can go back to normal.
Yeah. I mean, is normal good? Is normal bad? I don't know. But one thing I do have to say is that I'm thankful that everything is at least out of this chaos. It may be still in a different chaos, but the original chaos is, or the chaos that brought this conflict is done, so
Things don't have to be entirely rigid.
yeah.
People need to have the freedom to explore.
Yep, that's how it all is. So yeah, it was. I mean, it was actually great. Fine. I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I talked to you over a year ago, and I mean it. I don't remember if I actually did talk to you or not about the getting the time machine. It was Keeper told me about it, but I don't exactly remember. Like. I really don't know. So, I mean, well, that was nice. So, that I got all this stuff handled. I mean, it's crazy. So, yeah. Alrighty. I guess I'll see you later.
I'll see you later as well, Ario.
Adios. Adios.
Long as it emits.
Wow. So, that is it. It really is it. It really is over with all this stuff. I mean, all this is just it. So I think what I want to do now is do a kind of just a general world tour. I've kind of had something else planned, but that kind of fell through the floor just because, I mean, we were supposed to do a suit game. I mean, and we still might do it. It's just that the way that I have my I have like end of season thing set, like weirdly set up where all this is handled. So yeah, and I have basically a vacation to go to, so that I'm not able to get a good recording of this exactly. I still might record it. It's just might be a separate video, just dedicated video, just outside Fracture, just silly goopiness. So this soup game, you basically with a couple other friends just drink some soup and all that, and until you get blindness, whoever gets blindness last wins, and it's kind of like just a drinking game, you know. And then also I think we were going to be doing like a statistics game. So yeah, so let's kind of just start from the shopping district portal first, because since we're already here, so I mean, you go through the shopping district portal, you come out here, and you first see this fishbowl. This is my fishbowl. Actually, I need to double check the profits here while I'm at it. Oh, diamonds apparently. Oh, that's actually neat. Bubble particles. Huh, not too popular, but 2 extra diamonds because why not? But yeah, so this is my fishbowl. This is one of the first few shops, along with real quick, let me sleep. With this guy right here, this is my gunpowder shop. I haven't done too many restocking it. Oh, and more purchases again. Holy. I mean, this shop right here is just a simple shop again, just gunpowder from the gunpowder farm that you might be able to see right over there. We'll probably pass by that area again. And then, yeah, so this is, I think, Dawn's right here. This is, I think, her waffle shop. This is her Dawn's also bone shop, and Brian's terracotta. And then this is, what is it called? Fan art shop. You could have fan art made. So, I mean, I had technically a little bit made for my, or technically presidential campaign. And just, you know, did this guy right here. And then this is like, this entire thing right here is actually Seo's just complex to shop. So she has paper, sandstone related items. Actually, let's go in here. This is an interesting little view. It's kind of like a bar in here, you know, the cantina from Star Wars, or however you say it, I don't know. And then wool shop, I mean, you could see in it a little bit. So, I mean, there's that. And then there's another fortress replica up here, which you could get some nether bricks and some red nether brick. Also, oh, that's just the end of another fortress. And then this is, I don't know what's this in here, just some sniffer loot. Yeah, just some sniffer loot. So yeah, so there's that. So this is, oh, there's this right over here. Sorry, I'm kind of going a bit fast with this. I forgot whose shop this is. I don't think it's Otter's. This is someone, I think it might be Cloud's end shop. So yeah, there's that. And then I think that's it for this side. That's the karaoke bar right down here. We did a karaoke afternoon or night over here, and it was fun. Sadly, I didn't record it because lots of copyright music and all that. So, I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it is. And then we go up here. And then this is, I never, Amethyst Duo, just fried chicken. I don't know whose shop that is. I think it might be, I don't know whose it is. And then there's the Beehive shop. This is Clouds, I think. Amethyst Duo, Bee Holding. Amethyst Duo, fried chicken. I don't know who's Amethyst Duo. I actually never, because I don't know what it is. And then there's the big C corner. We went back through. This is where all the copper honeycomb and all, like, just so many C related items. And then there's what is it called? I call it the copper game, where you try and get the most copper with a Fortune 3 pickaxe. So that's pretty fun. This is RGB shop. RGB shop is very simple. Books, slime, iron, and some gear. And then also sniffer eggs, and used to be wither skelly skulls. There's that there. And then, did I point out that thing? I'll say it again, but this is a tier build that Tier tried to make, but I don't know what it is. It's like a bank or something. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I don't think Tier recorded that at all. And then this is the Amethyst shop, pretty neat shop. I think this was Otter's, I believe. She did a good amount. And then this was originally Sam's pork chop shop, but I technically I just asked him whenever he left the server if I could just have the profits of the shop, and I was able to get the profits. And then let's just walk up here, this thing right here, which will take you up to a potion shop that I think Otter made again. Just so many potions. You'll see that in a world download. And this is Cloud's enchantment shop, I think. Oh, I don't know how to open these doors. But yep, so enchantment shop looks pretty nice. The new paintings are here as well, so a nice little touch to that. I mean, that looks super good. Wait, can you get up there somehow? Actually, let me just fly. Oh, it's it's more of just a depth related item. It's more for depth. Anything else? Just wanted to check and see what that was. And then we head back down here. And then I'll just kind of skip the corner. And then right here is kind of, I think, a redstone shop. Yeah, it's a redstone shop. Right here, that's another otter build. There's the frog shop. Then you go down here, and then this is just a cave where I think you could get, yeah, just some weird items. I hate the fishy crackers. Oh my god, I need to get, next season, a goal for me is to be the best at selling foods. Because I think I was just too late, and I'm not too much of a fan of giving things out for free. So yeah, and then this is the final shop, the shopping district, I believe. This is my Giga Foods Corporation. This is where, oh, and there's more diamonds here. Wow, I'm completely sold out. Need to restock at some point. And then there's the waffles. This was all, so this is actually a shop that I built in Yuri Season 2. But I reincorporated it into this. I initially anticipated to expand this kind of area to kind of have that exact same build, but, or not exact same, but just similar builds, but it just never ended out well. And then here's this bridge that I made. You can see that other bridge that I made. I built a lot of bridges apparently, but this bridge took probably a good amount of time. The backside isn't the best, I do have to say, especially right there where it just kind of ends. I was initially thinking of some terraforming and all that, but it just never ended out. So I'm not gonna worry. It's just a bridge, and it's more just for point of view reference. And then you walk down here into what would have been considered like, I guess almost a mini game area right here or something. There's my chicken launcher that uses wind charges and launches you up 10,000 blocks up in the air. This is some, I think this was cloud, or not clouds, ghost thing. There's Skelly Horse in here. I don't know what exactly the anticipation was that was for, but that was there. Man, I had shulker boxes laying around everywhere. And then this is where offices are. This is where more offices were supposed to be. This was the initial campaign office. And then this is Pizza's attorney at law right here. Can't believe I remembered that pretty well, actually. And then I built this entire kind of edge piece right here where it's kind of like a walkway, you know? And then, to refer back to the fan art, this art was made by Saf. I think it's personally amazing. She actually does super good at art. You should definitely check her out for sure. I mean, I personally really love her art. And then this is the like voting booth. So that's where everything was voted upon. And then right here, where I'm about to go up front, is the courthouse. And slash I guess where the debates were. There were some debates up here as well. And oh wait, oh dang, hold on. Oh, you kind of hear it. Let's let it cool down real quick. This is gavel. And yeah, okay, so it's all good there. And then yeah, I'll get that invisible at some point, don't worry. But yeah, it's a nice gavel. This is a pretty nice courthouse on the interior. And then you walk down this little thing here. And then let's just go and go to the rest of this kind of peninsula right here. There's the big CHQ for Big C. And then this is Memory's Hideaway right here. You guys probably already know this, but this is where Memory and Keeper are. This is where all the stuff is handled. Oh, and there's the calibrated skulk sensor. But other than that, I mean, you guys can see that there. And some pillagers, the big CHQ. And then this is Tier's house right here. I don't know how to get up there, but yeah. Oh, we just missed over something. The cornflower couple here, they live here. There's a nice cornflower couple that I think, I'm not sure when this was. I was apparently the priest in marrying them, and yeah, and then now there's two other flowers here for some reason. But yeah, and then you go down here, there's Otter's initial hidey hole. There's a tunnel back behind there. Actually, you guys can see it later. It's not too big of a deal for you guys to see. But yeah, and then there's Ghost's starter house. This is where he started doing all his stuff. And I mean, it's a neat little place. You just sleep real quick. That's why I went inside. I'm not going to be doing a full tour of everyone's places, but I'm definitely going to just show you guys a couple of these places around here, or I'm just going to do a quick overview of a lot of these. There's Sapphire's place. This is a lot of children are in here. There's a lot of general things that have been done here, and I mean, it's just silly stuff here. I mean, there's Timothy, there's an underground armor stand, and map of the this area, and then there's up here. Where did the other children go? There's only Rodney, there you are. I was looking for you. Any other? Huh? Where did the other children go? Where's the other children? Whatever. But yeah, so that's Sap Place. And then this is RGB's starter house. And then there's a dog in here, I think, or that's what it's supposed to be. Borkia. And yep, there's that. And then you head over this way. This is, I think, Rembu made this as like just a community storage area. And this is Rembu's copper house. Flashback to Yui season 2, where whenever he made his original copper house. And then let's go out to Pete. So this is Pizza's little lighthouse corner area. And then you walk over this direction through this path. This is kind of Sayo and I think Alyssa's kind of just general starter place. It's very Star Wars themed, like the rest of her places. We'll go over to those places later. But let's go over to Jamothy's place here. He hasn't logged in probably ages, so yeah, so this Jamothy's, some pranks have been done, and I think that was April Fool's pranks from not 2025 but 2024, so it's been there for a while. And then there's Ethman's Flockle, I think. And then over here is Ethman's ship. And then I think Ethman has another ship very, very far away. But it doesn't really matter. He left as well to focus on other things. And then let's walk over this direction where dang, I don't have my minecart on me. I hope I could find a minecart somewhere. This is Dan's home. He hasn't logged in forever. Hopefully I could find a minecart, or at least just a little bit of iron. Please be some iron, just so I could borrow. No? Okay, well, I'll just fly anyways. And then there's the spawn train station. It's a pretty neat little train station. If some of you guys have been here for a while, this is a basically replica of season 3, but doubled. So yeah, and there's lots of stone here. Oh my god, I completely forgot that this existed here. I should have used this for the chicken jockey. I am so bad at this. We're keeping track of my resources. But yep, train station here. That's a different train station over there. that I made, kind of as like a mimicking off that as like a sub train station. We'll go back that direction over to Otters at some point again. But let's head over to my island. I chose to do. I put this lighthouse here. And yep, so this is just a neat little lighthouse. There's my Jellycat. And then there's, oh, I remember I had a little bit of a fishing addiction at the beginning of the season. And in the grand sequence of things, I beat like the videos whenever season 10 of Hermitcraft came out. I beat him. So, and then right back here is kind of a joke where it says go keep me to go sleep, because whenever the season started, I would be up till like midnight to hang out with all the crew, because for some reason everyone just does everything at minecart. Awesome. Well, we'll do that minecart then. Minecart is that? There's no name for it, but this is just where some of the things are. That there's not much up here. It's just kind of small, so not really needed at all up here. So yeah, and then I made this dock, just a nice dock, and then there's Donatello. Is Don? I don't know. F3B. I don't know if you could see the name tag. Oh, Donatello gravesite is right here. Yeah, I think that's Donatello Jr. over there. So yeah, so that's that there. There's a soup bowl there. And yeah, so let's just head over to the train station and let's head over to Brian's area. Because Brian's area is a crazy area. And I had a little bit of hints and a little teaser, but he still isn't done. It being 2 weeks away from the server being over. That's kind of about 2.5 weeks kind of at the moment. So yeah. So yeah, trains go fast. You go all the way to the big train station in a distance. It's very fast. And then you go into the huge train station. I've done plenty of tours here, but I'll do it again. So this is where you get your room pass. That's where you get your tickets. So it's like it gives you a minecart. And then you go up here. Over here is where shops were supposed to be. And over there is some rooms. Actually, while I'm in kind of this general area, this is just kind of like a hangout, kind of just chill around area. So there's a couple rooms. I really like the design of these rooms whenever I design them. They really did do like I helped design a lot of these builds that Brian had. But yeah, so this was all put in here. Nice rooms, super nice rooms, like super huge, some beds and all that, some couches, and you can look out and see the city, the Capitol building, I like to call. You'll see that soon. And then there's a master one, which gets you a balcony out that sees Clouds area, which at some point you need to head all the way over there at some point. Oh man, I'm really behind on the progress. So let's go down to here. And then let's head over to my area. I just like going right here. So with the rail lines, I initially I really there was a rail line that was supposed to go a different area, but just didn't have the time to do that. So yeah, so this is my place where we started from initially. So this is the very bottom. You guys can see when I expanded this tunnel, there's a lot that's down here. And you could probably see where it ends. But yeah, I expanded that. It's in a water pad as well for you to kind of generally land from, the high height. And then this is, we came in through here with the rail line. We'll come back through later. And then up here is the main room where you walk into. Let's actually head into on top of this mountain here, or just this hill. So I replanted an entire forest, and I raised the ground a lot and kind of added a little bit of biomes into this area. So yeah, you guys will see I mean, there's a lot of things. I can't describe it all, but I love the way I did this interior. It did require a lot. I mean, a lot of wood. And yeah. And then there's the portal room. We'll probably go through there whenever we kind of go back through. And then there's the library. Some documents are over here. This is where one of the infrastructure bill was put in. And yep, so that's where all this bookshelves and all that are. And just a big library with tall things. Took me a while to get all this stuff. And then there's this room. This is apparently now I'm inside the villager breeding chamber. But this is Pumpkin Farms and then Villager Hall right here. This is where you get lots of food and all that for the entire stuff. And then, yeah, there's not much here. It's just a farm. That's all it is. And then you head up here. And this is kind of the general storage room / one farm, which is the salt farm. And some diamonds, just where all the storage is. And this is actually how I intended it being. This is where all my useless item, or not useless, not everything is useless, but this is where all my items generally go for storage. Then you go up here to where kind of we started. This is my main office. There's my doggo right here with some armor. And then under here, you could go up on the corners. Actually, we go up these corners there. And then this goes and takes you inside the clock thing. Sadly, I don't have enough time to work on things in here. So, yeah, that's too bad, too sad. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, there's that there, and yeah. Actually, let me sleep again. But I mean, it is crazy. Also, I should turn on my shaders from here on out. Let's load. And then you guys can see it all. And yeah. So this is the entire exterior. Let's go on the highest peak of them all. So there's my farms. I have a guardian farm and a gunpowder farm. You guys don't really need to see that. But yeah, this is such a beautiful build. I love how I built this. I had this thing planned since, I think, end of UE Season 2. And I just never had the time to work on it and had the idea, or just, you know, took me a while. But thankfully, with all the people who were active this season, this time around, it just worked out. So yeah. So there's nothing really much around in here. You fly back in here, then you go down, and then what I'll do is I'll go down this side of the rail. This will take me over to Sapphire's area. And then there's a bridge here. You guys can see it here. It's a neat little bridge. And oh no! Halt in the name of the law, please. Okay, let's head back that direction. But this is Sapphire's area. I'm not sure if she has plans to finish this entire thing up. It's getting close to the end of the season. She's always been pretty busy. But overall, it's a nice little area. I think it's meant to be trees, a lot of trees and kind of nature like here. So, I mean, and actually one thing about this place is so a real while back ago, whenever the season just started, Sapphire and I decided we kind of wanted to do an Elytra course very early, or we wanted to do that, but never ended out. And we were messing with the Axiom, or I was messing with the Axiom mod, and I flooded this kind of general intersection here, and she actually liked having the water there. So, that just happened. So yeah. And then there's over here, there's a little railway, small bridge for people to walk under. And I don't know what's here. Let's see again. I do not know. It's just supposed to be part of a villager thing, I think. I don't know. But yeah. That's kind of how it is here. So let's kind of get back on the rail line. And, so... Oh, did I go on a wrong? I don't know. But let's head back. This is kind of the end of the line here, so... Yeah, so that was Taft's area. And then what we'll do next is head over to Brian and Seo's area. So where I'm starting is Brian's starter house. I don't know why he built outside spawn at the time, but it's his starter house. I helped him a little bit with the building, but I mean, it's a nice little place. Not many people get to see it because it's just out of the way. But yeah. And then let's head over to the city. So this is a crazy area here. So let's just kind of pull in from the front side real quick. And this, well, let's hop in right here. So this is what the city is. Sorry about it being a bit bright, but this is the city. There's two towers that are buildings that are replicated, to have twin buildings. And then there's this tall building. I think it's a building, I don't know, but I think it was from something, I don't know where it came from. That's a building that was built in the Baltics, somewhere in the Baltics, Estonia, Latvia, or Lithuania. But yeah, there's these buildings. I actually own a floor up here. So there's this building. This is my bedroom here. And then this is my living / kitchen. And yeah, it's a nice little area. I like it. It's simple. It's nice. And it gives me a nice little area to work with. And then there's the Capitol building. This was in the last video, I think. But I'll just do a quick overview. So that was the entrance. You fly through here. There's a nice corridors. And there's this dining room. You get food, and there's an aquarium. It's all nice, fun little things. So yeah, there's that there. And then there's this other side where it's a library again. I inspired him on making that. And then you fly up here. There's a big bell right up here. Actually, let's spin around. Dang, I'm not good at flying at the moment. But yeah, it's a big bell inside here. And you fly down here. This is the entrance into Brian's and my offices, main presidential offices. This is Brian's, I guess, mayoral office for the city. And then back here is where my office is for the actual president. It's a little simple office. There's some nice pink lights and all that. It's real nice, I think. And I just sit here, just chill around and look at pack.png and all that. So yeah, I fly out from here, and then let's go to, holy crap. Seo did so much flatten this desert. I did not notice that at all. But let's just kind of be at the portal real quick. I did not notice that. I am very surprised. Looks like Seo's getting some things done. So portal, you go here. There's a trading hall for some stonemasons. And then there's a list of things. There's some nether wart. And then this is Sniffer Paradise right here. It's pretty nice. I personally am not a fan of sniffers, so sorry you guys who love sniffers. They're ugly beasts that shouldn't exist. And then let's go into the palace area. So this is, I think, based off of Star Wars. So this is the Mandalorian's palace. This is kind of where the entrance is. And then there's all these amazing glass structures here. I mean, my favorite, I think, is this one right here. That's what it was. But I think it's Luke Skywalker looking out in a distance and all that. So it, like on Tatooine in some sort with the sun around his head. But yeah, I actually am not too much of a fan of Star Wars at the moment. I used to be a big fan, but not too much at the moment personally. But yeah, there's that there, and then there's a garden there, and then a shooting range here. And then I think it's somewhere around here. Let me fly down. Ow. Ow. There's a couple rooms somewhere. Where is it? It's like at the end here, I think. Where is it? Where? Is this mine? Wait, no, this is... Huh? Where is this? Is this mine? I don't know. I think it is mine. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I think it is mine. But yeah. That's my little room. And then I do not know what these things are. There's a dock here. Simple dock. And I don't know what's in here. I never checked this. This is... oral farming. Okay. Pretty neat there. But yeah. So, and then there's this area. There's Alyssa's observatory. Also, there's a railway line that goes all the way underneath Alyssa's observatory. Can't speak correctly sometimes. But yeah, that is an observatory, so it's a nice little thing here. And then there's the train station that I initially wanted to show you guys. It's kind of a big loop now. So remember, there's going to be oil download, so don't worry. So there's that. Nothing too much to worry about there. And then this is a railway line that heads all the way out to Otter's place. And there we go. You're down beneath. And then you go up here from the railway, and then you pop out in this area. There's some interesting builds here that are just being built still. I mean, there's this thing there, but also I did put a sports car there. That's kind of my contribution for here. And it's actually sleepy time again. Oh man, it's just so beautiful. I love the shader. Such a beautiful shader in my opinion. But yeah, so there's these builds here. This is kind of like where mini games are. This is the maze. I wish I could have done that on camera, or I didn't even do it yet, but it's kind of too late for me now. This area is a bit laggy on FPS, but there's Chicken Jockey, as you guys might have known. And then there's the amphitheater. And yeah, this is an amazing amphitheater. We did some PvP things in here. And then, of course, let's just kind of walk inside for now. There's a lot of details, and I'm not sure if Otter's going to be doing anything. I'll just do a quick overview. This is armor equipment room. And then right here, that's where I was supposed to enter, but you enter in here. And this is kind of where you check in and do some things. And then down here, this is where the jousting arena is supposed to head out to. The jousting arena is... I love the jousting. I want to build that again, or I want to build that in season 2, and I'm going to ask Otter about it. Oh, and back here is a little secret room. So this is a just a mini villager hall. So yeah, just a mini villager hall, just to kind of, you know, it's a little thing for you guys to see. And then this other one's basically a replica of that room over there. So yeah, nothing much in there. So let's fly out over to here. So there's some pigs actually in here for there's a race that goes around this entire loop of the theater, the outer inner loop. So yeah. And then this is Otter's just generally main silly area where she does all her things and all that. So it's a pretty quick overview, I do have to say. So let's head over to Ghosty Boy's area, or old area. Actually, there's nothing really much over that way. It's just a flat stone land, basically, on a Mushroom Island. And then over here is Tyr's place, actually. This is a super interesting place. it changed a little bit actually since I came here last. There's Tyr's little logo there, or whatever it is. And then this is a beautiful thing in here. It's amazing. Tyr's been doing a bit better on recording these bits, so I mean, yeah. And then over here, there's Seton's little place. I'm still a bit toxic about the, about my Oreo LA. And then let's head over to RGB's area, which has a rainbow flag. It has a windmill, a train station that never realized that was supposed to be way bigger, supposed to connect lots of things. RGB hates this place, but it's just a little initial base that he made. So yeah, and then there's a portal area and tree farm, and over there is a carnival. There's some trains that kind of head over this direction, or a rail line that kind of heads over to there for some odd reason. I don't know what the reasoning for that is, but it's his decision. And then Squid Farm right here. And then there's Lilies and Cloud's starter area. And I think Kenzer's as well. Yeah. This, I know, Cloud made a lot here. And it's real interesting here. Cloud hasn't made a video on this server yet, but it's real interesting here, I do have to say. Just lots of farms. That's kind of the farming district. And then over there is the actual starter place, where there's some houses here that just that was built, and a barn and all that. So yeah, it's super beautiful here. I wish I took a lot of time, but I don't want this video to go on for 2+ hours. So just kind of quick overview again, since there's a lot more things on the server. And then let's head over to Order's place. It's just a simple little area. I mean, you guys can see it right there, giving you guys a little bit of that extra room there. And then there's over this way, where there's the crafting table tree, which I basically at least completed the initial canopy. It doesn't look 100% like a tree, but I completed the initial canopy, which I did a lot with that, and I hope they're happy with what I did here. So yeah, crafting table tree, real nice little inner area. And then we are back kind of at the loop, so let's kind of head out to the Nether, which would have, I think there's lots of farms in Nether, but I'm just going to make it simple and just go to Cloud's place. So Cloud's area is right inside this portal right here. I hope it's not trapped at all. It shouldn't be, but this is going to be amazing for what you guys are going to see whenever you walk through. You walk into here, and holy smokes, this goes all the way down to basically bedrock. Yeah, see, the void's like right here. So yeah, this goes very, very far deep. It's a deep hole. And yeah, it's crazy what Cloud has done here. Cloud is a crazy mega builder. I can't believe how much Cloud's able to do with this. I mean, big hole there, and then big build that looks very close to Mumbo Jumbo's Season 7 base, but actually was based off the true original Reddit post. That was in back whenever Mumbo Jumbo got inspiration off of it, so this was a complete huge build. This is a guardian farm under here, so yeah, I'm not going inside just the underside of that. I mean, it's just too much of a hassle for me to go down. Actually, is there a hole down there? There is a hole. But yeah, wait, what the heck? What's down here? Does this take me? Oh, it takes me to the storage room. Oh, it takes me to the storage room. And I go this way back to head over. Yeah, this Cloud's mega base. So yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, I think that's about it for if I missed anybody. I mean, I'm very sorry. I mean, it's hard to keep track of everything when there's so many things on the server. I mean, you can't. It's hard to comprehend all that. Oh shoot, I am low on fireworks. But actually, that's perfect timing. So I need to head over back to. Let's put things away. Actually, so all my items are not going to be right here, but I'll move it back down to the, to kind of the main floor of my base down here. But other than that, I mean, and along with the ender chest items as well, all those items, or actually it will probably go right in my office up there. But other than that, I mean, it's about it. So let's head over to a portal that I heard about, actually. So let's head over there real quick. So I heard that the portal's like right up here. It should be, oh, wow. Holy crap. Blue. Well, it means that it's the right portal, I think. Oh my god, it's been such a long time on this world. I love this world, but I can't be on here much longer. I mean, I don't think there's really much left. So, I mean, I think this is about it. I'll see you guys in the next season of Fractured SMP.
Baffling you, always return.